They say Draymond's got a history.
Love
so
it.
do we. I was like, okay, I like that. Zach, but Steph Curry said that he felt like, okay, we shifted the momentum of the series here. Did they? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, obviously. The home teams won every game so far. We're right on track. They win game 4. We're 2-2 going back to Sacramento. All of a sudden, not pressure, but a little pressure goes on the Kings. And Steph Curry did what Steph Curry does. Just like game 4 of the finals last year, when his team needed it, when it was a must-win, that dude delivers every single time. Shout out to the role players. DiVincenzo was. I got tired watching Dante DiVincenzo fling his body around the floor. Moses Moody, Perk, I'll say it so you don't have to. Moses Moody, outstanding. Kuminga, outstanding. Looney, really good. Great, gritty win for the Warriors. They played with a frenzy last night on defense.
Well, they had no choice. Otherwise, they was going to be on the verge of getting swept if they would have dropped the game last night. But look, this series is still in the Kings' hands. But I will say this. Shout out to Steve Kerr for having this team ready. And when I look at their defensive performance last night, that means that his team responded to him. I believe the Kings shot 38% from the field, 23% from the three. And I was looking, everything was hard. It was physical. And I can't say enough about Kevon Looney. When you talk about the 20 rebounds, that was one thing. But the 9 assists, the verticality at the basket, we forget. Kevon Looney is 27 years old. He is still in his prime. He don't do a lot of barking, but he definitely do a lot of biting. And I just want to applaud Steve Kerr because the first 2 games, Mike Brown had him in the stranglehold, in the straitjacket. And then he came up out of it and said, no, you actually under me last year. Let me show you something.
And he adjusted Steph's substitution pattern to get him on the floor with the bench. We ran in that video somewhere was a Klay Thompson verticality block at the rim on Sabonis. And when that happened, I was like, these guys are proud champions. They are hitting hard tonight. That's Klay Thompson. He's not a shot blocker. He went up and he got it.
Yeah. Well, Mark Spears, you were actually in the building last night in Chase Center. What was your takeaway?
Well, so much has been said about E40 and Draymond Green, but more needs to be said about the Fox and Curry show. It's been sensational to watch since the beginning of the series. You know, Steph, I've been watching him since 2009. You never get tired of watching Stephen Curry play. That was the 38th time that he had at least 30 points and 5 3-pointers. Most in NBA history. The closest other player to do that is James Harden at 17. You know, and De'Aaron Fox, finally the world gets to see how special this Lamborghini is, who could go 0 to 100 and quick, but stop on a dime. He has been also sensational. He's averaged 29 points in this series, a bunch of 3-pointers, although the team isn't shooting 3-pointers well, stealing the ball. And he's actually had his 41st, 25th point game, which is the most since Peja Stojakovic in 2004. So, no, I'm glad that Fox is finally getting his just due worldwide. Yeah. He's something special, and not even the All-Star game could do this for him.
It's certainly been, he's been the motor of this team, the heart of this team. But you mentioned the threes. They struggled last night, Mark. The Kings shot 6 for 27 on wide-open 3-pointers. That's when the closest defender is about 6 feet away. That comes out to 22%. Not great for them. That's not going to be able to be something that they can maintain if they want to win the series. Game 3, though, for the Warriors, it's moved the needle a little bit. This is what the odds makers say. Despite the Kings leading the series 2-1, the Warriors now are the slight favorite to win the series. This is according to Caesars. You like that, Perk, or no?
No, I don't.
Oh, all right.
Caesars want you to take the Warriors so that they can actually win the money.
Okay, well, folks in the Bay, they like that.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.